What two videos give you the same vibe, right? Like what two videos are different but give you the same vibe would be the question I would have when I watch this video, because this is the first shit that came to my mind.
What's your age?
33.
And are you single?
Nah, married.
How long have you been married?
Since 2017.
So being married 8 years, how do you keep a relationship together that long?
Pay 100% of everything.
So it's a man's job to be a provider.
100%. You ain't a man if you're not a provider.
What gave you that mentality?
Man, I've been had it since I was young. I mean, shoot, if you look at the granddaddies and everything, they was taking care of the bills, and guess what? They was with grandma for the longest.
So, real quick, I'm okay. I love it. I love it. You like it. I love it. I love that shit. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a great thing. You know, you pay all the bills. It doesn't. I'm not a 50-50 man, nor am I a provider man, right? Like I'm saying, I don't have either mentality. My mentality is do what works best for you and your wife, right? I'm definitely, I told you guys 1,000 times, I think that if you're going to, have your wife stay home, I think you should pay her. I think she should have money. She should have access to all the money. She should be able to do whatever she wants to do with the money. She should have a separate account from you with her own savings if she wants to. I don't even want to say like she should have that or whatever, but like if she wants to have that, because some people don't care about that. I don't think my wife would care about that. She wouldn't be like, let me put my money away just in case. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't do that. But if I am perfectly okay with her doing that. I think that that's fair. I think that that's fine. So this is not me giving my own opinion, but when men like him specifically, when men like him say stuff like this, my skin crawls, because he just said, oh, he compared your relationship now to your granddaddy's and your grandmama's relationship. And we know that your grandmama and granddaddy were abused. We know your grandmama was abused. We know your grandmama was neglected. We know your grandmama was trapped. So when he said, yeah, that's why the granny stayed with the grandpa for 70 years. Yeah, because she was financially abused. She couldn't go nowhere, right?
These dudes be in relationships in and out because they not paying 100% of everything. That's the reason why they in washing machine ass relationships.
But does your
also, what are you saying? Are you saying that women go through dudes because dudes aren't paying all the bills? You know what I mean? Like what is he saying with that line? I don't know. What is the man having to pay all the bills do with how he's treating the woman? It's literally just screaming like benevolent misogyny.
wife work?
No. Why would I want to do that? Think about it. If your woman work, that means she pretty much listening to two men. He telling her what to dress, what time to show up, what time to go home. Nah, we ain't doing none of that. She got one man and one man only, so she ain't finna work.
So she's listening to two men. So you want to be her only oppressor. You want to be her only boss, her only manager. Y'all, I was reading the comments. It was interesting to see a bunch of women talking about, I hope this love finds me and yada yada. I'm like, I mean, to each their own, but I'm like, ma'am, do you not hear what this nigga is saying? Like, but the men's was in the comments talking about, that's why I'm single right now, because I gotta wait till I get my money in order and yada yada yada. Men want to, the only reason why men want to get money is so that they can control a woman and force her to stay with him for 100,000 years, no matter what.
But God forbid something happened to you and you lost everything. How would you expect her to be able to, take care of things?
You're always supposed to look for a capable woman. If she's capable of handling things, that's the woman you want to take care of, because she was handling business with or without you regardless.
But, sir, we live in the real world, and in the real world, let's be real, a woman cannot just not work for 10 years, something happened to you, and then she just pick up right where she left off. That's not the real world. That's not the real world. She can be capable, but she ain't going to be able just to fill that role. So no, that's also he don't know. This nigga sound like a liar though, by the way. I'm sure he don't look like he married. He not acting like a married nigga. Everything about him screams, he ain't. I don't know. This is the vibe I get, but whatever. Now, that video and this video, like that man and these men, exactly the same.
Sorry, guys, one person at a time, please.
This is not to disrespect you, but what makes you believe
these are the same men, Mozzie 1 and Mozzie 2? They the same niggas.
That I should not believe that.
So what I'm saying is if you put that same nigga on the street with all of them jewels and Louis bags and Gucci, belts and whatever the fuck, if you put that nigga in this room, he would sound and look just like these niggas. And from what I could tell, when you look at these, when these niggas was in this space, everybody was like calling these niggas, not everybody, but a lot of people was calling these niggas clowns, and they could see how much of a clown they were. But for some reason, when it came to this nigga and this, right, when it's in this space, now all of a sudden, oh, he not so much of a clown. Like what? These are the same men. These are the exact same men. Mozzie 1 and Mozzie 2. And
are you single?
And this goofy ass nigga right here are the same men. Just so everybody is clear. And look how Mozzie 1 and Mozzie 2 was talking, in case y'all forgot.
That helicopter was parked and you got in. They recorded.
Oh, hold on. I gotta go back. Let's go. Definitely let's go back, because this is what Mozzie 1. This is the type of nigga Mozzie 1 is. In case you missed it.
Wow. There goes security. Oh my God. Wow. In 4K.
Not when you landed.
In 4K.
He told him, hey, phone, just turn on the jets real quick.
This is crazy. Crazy.
Same vibe. That's not the same vibe. That's not the exact same man. Now, that's what, like, if there's any doubt in your mind that these men are like nice men or kind, these niggas is weird as fuck. These niggas waiting to financially abuse a woman. That's it. So anytime I hear men talking about this shit, I'm instantly I'm like, oh yeah, nah, he wanna control, he wanna manipulate, he wanna dominate. She can't have two men. She gotta have one man. I'm the only man she gonna listen to, and only man she gonna bow down to and wash his feet and wash his drawers and do any work. Like what? That shit is crazy. Like, it's all good, man. You can make the money. You could go, like, I be wanting to walk that fine line, or I got to walk that fine line because I don't want nobody accusing me of no hating ass nigga or no pocket watching nigga. I don't give a fuck. You like it, I love it, right? I only care when I spot toxic behavior. That's the only time you can catch me commenting on this shit. I don't give a fuck. I like Versace I like Versace linens, nigga. I like Versace robes. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that disco ball shit this goofy ass nigga Mozzie 2 got on, but I like that Versace shit. I would never wear it out the house other than to get the newspaper at the end of the driveway, but I think that motherfucker cold. The homie got one, I'm jealous. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting one of them motherfuckers 5 years now at least. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But just his rhetoric, the rhetoric that this dude.
Nah, married.
How long have you been married?
Since two.
That rhetoric, this rhetoric right here, that's why my granddaddy and my grandmama stayed together for 60 years. That's why the men go, washing machine relationships because they ain't paying all the bills. Excuse me? So you want the woman to be financially dependent on you? Okay. I ain't heard nothing this nigga said about how to treat his woman, listening to his, nothing about, his character. It's all been about making money. That's all I'm saying. That's my 2 cents. It's weird. It is what it is. But these 2 videos gave me the exact same vibe. The exact same vibe. I was like, instantly, as soon as I saw this nigga, I was like, Mozzie, is that you? Mozzie 1, Mozzie 2. Thing 1, thing 2. Is that you, brother? I don't know.
All right. So I saw Uche's hand go up first. Go ahead, Uche.
This is not to disrespect you.
Oh, here we go.
Let me finish. This is not.
Okay, sorry, guys. One person at a time, please.
This is not to disrespect you, But what makes you believe that I should not believe that helicopter was parked and you got in, then recorded yourself getting out, and then got into the car? I thought I was going to see this thing coming from the air, then landing, and then you coming out. You do all this for what? Is it just your lifestyle? Like, that's just who you are?
And that nigga Mozzie too over there folded. He don't even want to look up.
I'm curious.
I'm curious why you even talking to me.
Aren't we on the show? I'm asking a question.
Ego got bruised. But yeah, same nigga. Same nigga. Same vibes. I don't know. But you like it, I love it. I don't know. I think it's weird. I think these niggas are hella abusive, and very disrespectful. All of them. Any man that be leading with his money, they hella disrespectful and hella abusive. To me. All of them. Most men are, though. That's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. I just be wanting men to be better and not put such a great onus on how much money they make. I just want men to focus on being the best person they could be, right? Like on some real for real shit. I came across a very interesting video. This was very cool.
What if I told you wanting a wife and kids is wrong and it's selfish? I had a mentor that asked me, he said, Cody, what do you want out of life? I said, man, I want a wife and kids. And I was about to go on. And he said, stop right there. He said, you said that wrong. And I said, I only said two things, and that's what I want. He said, nope, you're not going to have that if that's how you say it. And I didn't understand it. You know, I was 16 years old. I said, man, what do you mean? He goes, you said you want a wife and kids. You didn't start off by saying, I want to be a husband and a father. He said, that comes with responsibilities, and a lot of people ignore that. A lot of people don't place those building blocks to hold up those responsibilities beforehand, and they're the ones trying to rebuild their life. He said, you don't want to fail your marriage, and you don't want to fail your kids, because your kids will watch your family fall apart if you do it the wrong way. My 16-year-old brain snapped. It did a 180. I look at everything I do now. Does this make me a better father? Does it make me a better husband? Because I'm going to break it down to you. You don't have to be a father or a husband or have a wife and kids to chase those qualities. Those qualities are for a good man. You don't look at a bad father and think that's a good man. You look at a good man and you're like, I bet you he's a good father and a good husband. Because those are just qualities of good men. It is an absolute cheat code in life. And honestly, I think most men are good. I think society has failed men to a point where a lot of them think they're useless. A lot of them think they're worthless, that they can't do good. That's a lie. I'm here to tell you definitely can. I think most men are inherently good. I think most men, given the opportunity, would change everybody's lives around them that they could. Even total.
I completely disagree with that. But I agree with everything else he's saying, but I disagree with that part. I don't think that most men are good. And not because we are naturally bad, obviously, right? But I think we've been socially conditioned to be good. So anytime men say, oh man, I think most men are good, I totally disagree with that.
Strangers, they would make their lives better if it was a possibility for most men. Like I said, it's an absolute cheat code to look at something and be like, I'm going to chase all of these qualities and responsibilities that make me a good man, and I guarantee you your life gets significantly better. You can't chase those two things, being a good father and a good husband, whether you not have kids or not, or have a marriage or not. You can't chase those and do wrong. You can't. It is a fucking cheat code. And I was beyond blessed to hear that at 16, 17 years old, and it clicked for me.
And he's not talking about money, right? Not only, I'm sure, you know, that's a part of it, but he's talking about the character, right? And that's when I hear this, like, that's what I love so much about this, because he's not saying like, oh, I got to pay all the bills and da-da-da-da. He's like, no, I have to be a good human. I have to be a decent human, right? Because you can have all the money in the world and still be a shitty human. Marriage probably going to fail. Kids probably ain't going to be happy. Wife's probably not going to be happy. But if you're a decent human being, almost guarantee you everybody around you is going to be happier, including yourself. So that's the moral of the story. Focusing on money is fine. Making money is fine. But when you put this much of an onus on it, when it's like everything is money, 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 money. The reason why my wife is here is because of the money. The reason why my relationship is lasting so long is because I pay 100% of the bills. You know, it tells me what type of person you are. It tells me what type of character you have or lack thereof, right?